And the root is always, of course, the most important thing for me. Just so you know, and I'm a person, I'm not a political person, you know that, and I just believe in providing solutions and being positive no matter what political party, and I don't want to say what they have to do on a daily basis, they have a lot of pressure, of course, whether it is in our country or in other countries, and they get a lot of criticism no matter what side they are on, because of course they have to make tough decisions, just like doctors, scientists, teachers, or us. We all we don't always make the right decisions, of course, although we always try to. You usually make the right ones. I try. So with me it's different, but of course I always try to do the best for the people. And we will also talk and meet with the European Association for Women, and I'd like to see that women are properly positioned also in the financial system, and just that they are part of this world. The World Economic Forum, I'm not going to lie, I don't know much about them. The only thing I know is a lot of negative things. What I've heard was also from the community, but I love the fact that I can always be confident. And that comes from my mom, how I was raised, because I really believed in that, in something higher that makes me feel better decisions, and I can always lean on that to make the right decisions for everyone. And that is always remaining, I think. Just times just because I can see myself more in so that means, of course, we don't always agree on every one of these things. There are bad people in the world, unfortunately, but there are also good people in this world. That is important. In every organization, there are good people who want to come in and want to make a change. And my goal is always to be a light and to affect change. Some people disagree with me, but good. Nobody does, but yes, I tried. No one has owned me, and I have tried, but I'm my own person, and I'm really so grateful that I'm strong enough to just stand my ground there. And I'm very, very grateful for this community, for your prayers, your light and energy. And last week I had a very difficult week. You know, I was attacked by legal things. I'm not going to do it, neither are, but I'll say that I'm so much looking to looking forward. I'm so happy for people, leaders from Root, that they are just support me. I just feel that's really a miracle for me, and I think that's fantastic because that just shows the power of the community. It shows the power of the group, the good people in the community, and nobody, of course, had the right to judge others over others. I don't do it either. No one can say who is bad or who is not, but there are decisions that are made economically and politically in this world, the ones that neither I or Clayton agree with, and that's why I ask for protection and for light, and that I will say and do the right things. And I'm not going to be at home with my kids, but I'm going out there and try to do the right things. And my choice is just to stand up and be a warrior and do the right thing. And that's what we are going to do. If you are the light, then you just have to go in the darkness as the light, of course. Yeah, but you have to say stop here. There are so many women and men in the community where I have had so much support because they just understand the political environment and the world, and you're not going to hear me saying that it's okay to give anything that harms them. And it's always like that's a bad, there are certainly things that shouldn't have happened, and that they've been happening for hundreds of years, actually. And my goal is just to help everybody worldwide. And I could never have done that without the root community. And I can't always just feel safe that when I was in Lebanon and had been bombed. It was uncomfortable when I was kidnapped and held hostage for hours. But quite often in my life, I really did not feel comfortable. But that doesn't mean that I can give up and not do anything to bring light into the world. So, this is our world. We try to do things, and I want to make sure, of course, that people hear me and understand me, because very often we just don't communicate it, and people don't know how we feel, what they think. And I'll say again, our level of trust, that's incredible, and that's very, very important to me. And I have hope that there is leadership, and that there is faith, and there are good people who just want to help with everything and everybody, and they want to share light, want to do the right things. I felt that very strongly with the Holy Spirit. That's how I was raised. Just something good that can always happen then. And there are many things that are not perfect. There are many governments that try to do the right thing and not intentionally do the wrong thing. That's important because it's the intention that counts. Of course, our intention is pure and right. So I see so many comments and I can see them, and I have to look through really quickly. They just say that's fantastic. I don't know, somebody says that, so no, we don't need anything negative here. We will be in Germany, in Munich. We will confirm that. We are trying to do a roundtable in Davos uh, because a lot of people are interested to come. So we are an hour and a half away there. We have had difficulties to even get a room there. I will then talk how the about empowerment, how to treat women right, and our companies that may already be quietly trying to spread economic support and sustainability worldwide through the filter to the system, and provide solutions, and provide sustainability for the whole environment, and for the animals, and for the people. So I will always talk like in front of you, and Clayton will try to support me. Of course, I'm going to film other things as well, because what I've seen on the agenda, they were not going to talk about it. What's on the agenda? So it's certainly going to be interesting. There will be some inside infos. So when you say uh, what what do you think, what happens from a component when you really put something in there? I know if you are a mother of four and you really want to protect everybody, but magnesium is pretty good and pretty explosive. That's right, we are very, very thankful that we really understood in the beginning how important it is. Most of us like uh, and know how important magnesium is, and our presentation is not enough there for today. We can go further. We don't have so much on it, so we will add a lot. We should just add everything, I think. Yes, we didn't plan this today, but Jayla did this presentation, and we all understand how important magnesium is. We have it in a lot of product. In which ones? Oh, that's an interesting question. I'm thinking I'm going to win there on that question. with just about anything. Yeah, that's right. Because if you look at Restore, Relive, Clean Slate, as a scientist, if you understand these ingredients, I understand it, then magnesium is one of the most powerful ingredients in our product, which is just one of the most important ingredients. So if you take sea salt or trace elements where magnesium is in there and several natural components, and there are minerals in there naturally, and I didn't see you wearing that at all. I've seen that all day, but of course, yeah, but I like it. It looks good. These minerals in the natural form are already actually bioavailable as traditional supplements, and magnesium is one of the things because I follow some people of social media. These are the ones everybody's trying to sell magnesium supplements, of course, five different. We have it in all products. Magnesium is critical for 600 different metabolic reactions, but is magnesium alone important, or are there other cofactors that go along with it that you also find in nature that have to work together because they think they can just take magnesium and everything will be fine? No, that's not true. Definitely, there are different things that magnesium needs: vitamin D, K, A, B, vitamin E. And my personal opinion is I think our best product for magnesium is Clean Slate, because I said that before. I don't travel without a Clean Slate. It's something where you can really protect your body. So this is my personal opinion. We need to stop that because we have to go back and we have to do a compliance, and we have to say that at the beginning that we are not giving medical advice, just for educational purposes and entertainment purposes. We don't make claims about the products. It's about topics, of course, that can help worldwide, but one of them is also magnesium. So if you look at magnesium, people think to supplement with magnesium, but if we look at the foundation of magnesium, binding sites, like different tissue sites, are blocked by toxins, heavy metals, and they prevent the appropriate magnesium metabolism. So you can add a lot of magnesium, but you still won't get the benefit of it because you haven't cleansed your system. So, and your cells can't absorb magnesium either. They actually need magnesium. They need it, a net, and in order to function well, the body is so well connected. The organs and the nerves, the transmitter to function properly. It is very, very important to have magnesium as a base, and that's why I talk very often about how our products individually or alone are very good, but working together, of course, perfectly. So you can't function properly without magnesium. So if there's heart or circulatory problems, there are magnesium problems, but also other things that go along with that. Of course, absolutely right. And I think that was also very important where I was talking to one of our ambassadors, that this system is much more complex than many think. That they say this is one thing and then this is the best thing ever, and it's much more complex. The to really Our goal is to really help with the neurotransmitters and to enhance the natural possibility. But the truth is, if you don't have magnesium with these ingredients, then your mind is not going to be stabilized as it should be, because you need that to be relaxed and balanced. I've already said that your heart, your blood pressure, circulation, your whole body needs magnesium. It's essential. But it's funny that most people don't even think about it when they are going to the physician, psychologist, and they are depressed and having problems. But you can take medication that's prescribed by the doctor. But if you don't have magnesium, they still can't balance your body. And I tell you as an example because I fly. When I fly, I I have a lot of anxiety, and I know if I take magnesium or take Clean Slate, it definitely helps me. That's why I don't travel without it. I'm going to order a little bit for you so that you have enough. It helps me because I'm really hate flying, and the other thing, I doesn't sleep very well there, and because I have to think so much. And when I take the products, because of magnesium. Of course, it's not the only reason, but people ask and say they can't sleep. Then I ask them, "Do you take magnesium?" And a lot of people, many know that Epsom salt helps very well because of the magnesium. And your skin absorbs what? There is magnesium in the water. What? It's true. Okay, so if you feel like you're not relaxed, anxious, take magnesium. So you can really take the products, right? For me, or of course, yeah, that's right. That's also true. Yes. So it's thought that 7 out of 10 adults worldwide are magnesium deficient, and some countries it's even higher. And it's believed that 10 out of 10 are poisoned. You know that when because you are an athlete. So if you have been doing sports, what happens if you don't have magnesium? Problems, cramps. So if you do sports or you are a professional athlete, it's very important to have enough magnesium, that you don't have cramps and pain. That also has to do with less energy and fatigue, um, and headaches. So one of the most common reason that people have had very heavy migraines is not enough magnesium. So if you drink enough water, of course, you have to drink, because then it's again not enough magnesium. So it's very important. I think people just don't understand that magnesium is very important for mood and stability. And a lot of people now don't understand when you gain weight and when people have problems there, magnesium is very important also. If you don't have enough magnesium, then you often want to eat chocolate candy and you demand it. And it's very often that people, uh, to have enough, it's very important because depending on the autoimmune disease, it can affect the inflammatory cascade and the healing process. So if you don't have enough magnesium, the wounds won't heal properly. You are you are on your phone, yes. So I'm looking over the ingredients with magnesium. Now, am I doing this alone? No. I want to be active here because we changed something, and I want to be specific and precise because we are improvising here. So there are two reasons why 70% are magnesium deficient. You said that before, unfortunately, but now we say it in percentage. So most of the problem comes from the fact that we just don't consume enough of it. So our food have deficiencies, and I will say this at the World Economic Forum too, that our diets are not stable, not nutrient dense, don't have enough vitamins and minerals like they should have. And we really need sustainability. We need to detoxify our land, water, and air, and we need to supplement it with bioavailable stuff. A lot of questions. What are your environmental products? I want to give you a hint. I'm working on as a scientist to not only detoxify and clean up the earth's world, but also feed it. So substances available to the earth that it can really grow again properly and can have nutrients again. So regenerating the earth again so that we can get all the nutrients that we need from the food. Right, and I think it's the second thing, which is also very important. If you can go back, Jayla. So, physicians don't understand then so much about the deficiency because it's very hard to test. That less than 1% of magnesium is in the blood. So, if you do the test there, it's difficult to determine that the deficiency deficiency properly. So that's something that doctors don't quite understand and either. Now, if we as scientists will catch up, there are also doctors will understand it. And it's like when with the scientific community understands it, it takes 20, 25 years for people to really pick it up and understand it. And especially it's hard to make money on it because it's just the whole that's so important. Dr. James BP is very, very well respected. So 15% of the heart attacks is caused by magnesium deficiency. And one of the most common reasons per woman is over 40 uh, have usually heart attacks. That's the Harvard study here. And other studies are showing us and we know it that women who have a plenty of magnesium have 77% less risk of having a heart attack. So what we are saying is this is one of the leading causes of that over 40. And yeah, because the heart can't function properly and because of a magnesium deficiency. And it's magnesium what is important. I think most women don't even know that. I wanted you guys to know that. So Clean Slate has magnesium, restore, and more importantly, I talked about it yesterday, ReLive Greens. It has a lot. And these green ingredients and of course the face products too, yeah, so you can apply it on the skin and it's good for your skin. It's regenerative and clinically proven. And the environment skin coating will come to with a lot of magnesium. And for the clothes too, it also has magnesium. What? Because you want to build that protective barrier and also give it to the body naturally. That's just like it's like just wrapped in love, right? Yeah, it's a very important ingredient. So that's I'm very thankful for you and Root. So I can use my favorite ingredients. You can work with your ingredients as what you want, with all your ingredients. So 200 to 400 milligram daily dose of magnesium. What I don't show there, that unfortunately in some individuals they cannot absorb it properly because they are poisoned. So it leaves the system without being absorbed. Either you need more or you need to function better. And a lot of people think that it's if they think on magnesium, they think on salt. I think yeah, that's true. That's always a little bit tricky because if you have blood pressure problems or heart problems, it's the other way around. But that's very important to talk about it. And you need more salt, so you need more than you think. One of us has is like me sea salt very much. I like salt too, but don't like it as much as you do. Yeah, I grew up with it because I can remember when I grew up, like the horses, and they had the salt mineral block, and I thought if it's good for them, it's good for me too. But I learned because of the cramps, because mineral deficiency, magnesium deficiency with different nutrients like dark chocolate, some things like chocolate is full of heavy metals, and if you're low on minerals and have deficiencies, and where you see the horses living on the wood or anything else, they are trying to get some minerals, and they try to find some minerals because they are intuitive, and we people are not so intuitive naturally. And when we have deficiencies, we have industries that are built on it to exploiting those deficiencies, and that we are consume things that are not good for us at all. And that's why these snacks, they are mimic something that our bodies would need to create markets. So you need to know what you need, and you have to give yourself the tools that you need. And so a lot of people don't understand it. I don't if you have a deficiency like in our bones, that's on the second point here. So if you have a deficiency in the bones, osteoporosis, for example, among many things, some kids even have that. That takes 1 or 2 years to correct that. So it's really a long process. It's not like just take magnesium sometimes a little bit and it gets better. But you have to use it every day because magnesium is critical for strong bones and for your overall health, your heart, your mood, stability, etc. It's very important. And what is not on the deck here, it's the aging component. If you don't have proper magnesium, you are going to age faster, and of course, that's very important. And I want to say that again, if you don't have enough magnesium, it has an impact on women. 77% of women are then less likely to have a heart attack if you have enough magnesium. But also on the skin, hair, nails, a lot of people have problems with hair. It is magnesium problems. And some of the cofactors that go along with that, yeah, different pathways, of course, that need magnesium there to function properly. They come on your bone, the signals, but the whole body needs it to function properly. And a lot of people don't know, but the pathways, like your skin, for example, is affected by that. The whole body is connected. There are allied tissues that just need magnesium, and I agree with Nicole because a lot of people don't understand it. Because I get it, and I want you guys to get it. It's not that something once in a while, but that should really be taken daily. In very few examples with very rare diseases, you have to be careful. That is very rare, and the doctors knows that most people just need higher dosages, like 2 to 400 milligrams. That's not a little. Some take Xanax, Valium, so they can just come down, but mostly they would only need magnesium, and it would help too. And it's very important that your learning ability, your memory, your mood, if you have enough, if you not have enough magnesium, then you can't learn properly, remember properly, and you will not have a stable mood. So you definitely need to focus on that. I think it's why people who take the Trinity do so much better. I think there's different things. That's a combination of ingredients. It's not just only one thing. A lot of super things. The statistics are really alarming. 97% of women, and if you have 77% less likely to have a heart attack, it's unbelievable. So when you talk about 60% of people having problems with their mood, and then of course we have magnesium deficiency, Jayla, can you skip to the next or go to the next? Or who's doing it? A lot of people have sleep problems also, and that's why it's very important before you go to sleep. People asking me when you should take the products. I always say it depends on the scenario. Everybody is a little bit different, but if you want to relax, take a little bit Clean Slate before you go to sleep. It will just help the body to regenerate, and other goal is also still that you can also get out of the bed. For that reason, that's why the philosophy is working. Don't say it means I'm just saying maybe. So, what products do we have that we have magnesium in them? And I have to say, you know, how many people ask why do you have magnesium in every product and vitamin D? It's like vitamin D and magnesium, they are just working together. What? Not just themselves? You mean some of who has an incredible memory and who has read a lot of literature and she said that different components work together. Yes. Oh, that's because of you. Yeah, yeah, it's important to me. So you want to relax if you want something what helps. So I'm going to take a little bit more magnesium today. I haven't taken a clean slate. I need it, and in the morning, uh, on mornings, call after another pack and come to the office and then to the plane. Everything went wrong, and you have to still always be there. And yeah, magnesium is known to produce energy, right? But energy just being able to work is produced in the mitochondria by the cells, right? So it wouldn't make sense that something would be designed to bring benefits to the mitochondria for your cells. Let's say magnesium is also, and that is also helpful to produce NAD. Yes, I have a pretty high doses there. We have magnesium in all our products, almost in all our products, including skincare products. But there was a special concentration in mitochondria defense shield, which we changed into immune defense shields. Thank you very much, Germany. Yes, because my intention with that was to really help with the telomeres, with the DNA, and just the DNA protection, and to with the genetics and epigenetics. It's like there is an opportunity there to change people's genes. It was important for me to do that, to help people in a world, in a time where so many things are happening, and viruses, bacteria, people are getting sicker and sicker, and whether you're vaccinated or not, a lot of people regret doing that. Maybe they had to do it, or they wanted to get their herd immunity. But it's like both sides made choices. You shouldn't judge. People made choices. The problem is we have so many things happening with this spread of different viruses, bacteria, parasites, and fungus, and environmental toxicity. CDC published an article that people with autoimmune diseases are just not protected from the environmental factors, and that's really really important that you protect your body and take care of it. And I also have to say this for everyone in the community: you have to take responsibility for your personal health. You can't make excuses. If you have been given information that you have been shown what you do for your health, then you are responsible to do it. For those who just get more information and have more power, have more money, more is also expected of you. You have to stand up and do the right thing. You must always, even if you fail, get up next day, go out and do the best you can to do to take care of yourselves and others. And it's Shayla, Tiger, and Clayton. I wanted to present that last year about magnesium. We didn't really want to do it today, but it's very, very important factor. So for this new year, if you are worried and you are a bad mood, have a bad mood, what all is going on, and you have a hard time sleeping, and you're worried about your heart or blood pressure, what's happening worldwide, a lot of problems, you need magnesium. So we know the crisis, and I say and explain to him I don't want to hear about crisis all the time. We talk about it, but we have to talk about solutions. That's true, and that's what I love in this community, that you guys are so awesome. Instead of saying how bad the world is, how bad things are, you offer solutions and support and help. And that's enough. We have talked about this. I don't want to waste much more time fixing things to offering solution, and that has to be our original goal for 2023. You fix my hair too here, so we must stop doing that and just start to provide solution, to provide support. And for that reason, we have to be that way. We need to be those people that don't complain all the time, say what's bad all the time, but rather that's where we can help. And not everybody is going to listen to you, and but we have to be the light. We need to be the people who do that, and that's why we are here. ReLive Greens, I'm so glad to have that. It's time to re-nourish everything, regenerate, give people, families, friends everything they need, and just stand up and be an example of health even when they get sick. I say also, for me, it's really a stressful one because I'm managing it, and now and we just started, and I'm talking so much this year. I'm losing my voice a lot, and I have to take even more care of myself. Of course, everybody has these precious bodies, and I don't want just this year, next year, whether it's Switzerland, Germany, I'm going to hug everyone in Istanbul, in New York City. I want to see you this year and for the next 30, 40, 50 years. And to do that, we have to give our bodies everything they need. And magnesium is one of the things we need to give our bodies for sure. And ReLive really have a lot of green ingredients, the cabbage, spinach, and so on. And ReLive Greens is really, really important. It's full of magnesium, so if you look at the amount, you're giving your body everything it needs to make sure it has enough magnesium daily, of course. So just have to take it in the right way. Some cofactors like which Clean Slate allows to do it what it does uniquely. That means the metabolic function will improve because it's cleaner, and the cleaner engine works better. I can't wait for the doctors to get these products for their patients. It's going to be funny because here's what's going to happen with the doctors who are going to work with the brand and the CDC. They're going to play a lot more golf and learn better to play golf. Then you know what's going to happen for a position when they are bringing the fewer patients on, and they won't have a lot of patients anymore. They just be healthy, and that's why they have a lot of time to play golf, and that's it's they become better doctors, and that's a great point. And by the way, if you see him alone, we will be in Switzerland. The rest of the crew will be in LA. I don't even know Germany. The weekend, Germany and Switzerland. We are in Switzerland the 16th, the 17th. I don't even know when we are going to fly. I know I as it's very important that we really try to spread the team. To do different things simultaneously, and I'm excited to see people in Germany. I'm not so excited about the World Economic Forum But I'm excited to talk about what sustainability is in our environment and how we can and what we can give back to the world. I'm very excited to see the root community. I'm not so sure that they were going to let me in. Munich is on the 15th. It could be that they're not letting you in. But I think Munich is on the 15th, the Switzerland 16th, and then maybe Istanbul. We haven't decided that yet. We will be back on the 20th because meeting Pastor Dave and others at the event, and Jill and Shanna and Joni haven't seen forever, and people in Nashville especially. So now you can come to Nashville. Peter, you get the info very soon. I don't even understand that all how we have different references when you say you come here with this material and Jayla and the crew put together the presentation. Are you telling me that they are using literature and using evidence and references? So what we are saying has substance. I'm telling you, there's a lot of background, of course, and please, when you get to Nashville, we'll plan a round table and we want to see Shanna and Jill, and we want to be get bigger. Of course, we plan to see people. Patrick, Ted, and Duquesne, Dylan will be in LA, I think, and will be in Munich. And as I said, it we will be there on Saturday, I think, the 14th, and we will be on the 15th there, and then we'll be having a dinner. So please get in touch with Stephanie or Ted or with me or Clayton. I don't want to say everything wrong, don't miss anything, and please. I have no idea where we are going, but we are coming in a couple of cities to Switzerland. So the 20th and 21st we are where we have a dinner, I think, and Patrick will put the information in the newsletter. We with the dates we want that people to know where we are. I think we are on the 31st January in Florida and the 2nd of February because we are doing TV shows, and I think we are in Washington. What? 50th anniversary, wedding anniversary of my parents, and Florida. Where are we? Fort Lauderdale, I think. Fort Lauderdale, yeah. And maybe Saudi Arabia and New York, but it will be I will be short ticket news. I don't know what that is. It's a worldwide ticket news. Big. I would have a 6 minute show every day. Oh, that's cool. For the next 18 months, you're going to give me They're going to give me 6 minutes at least 2 days. What do you want from me to do them? But no, I would try to win an Australian Emmy. Really? No, but okay. We are so grateful, and everything we say it come from love and respect. We are very grateful. Maybe you don't understand everything what we are doing, but my intention is always to do the right thing, and for the family, my children, the community, and that's very important to me because life is way too short to do the wrong things, and our goal has to be to just get better every day. That's our goal. I want to say thank you. Last week, who contacted me, your prayers and your energy, it means a lot to me, and I can't wait to see you guys very soon. Yeah, good times. Nice. And I have to say, the reason why I couldn't say the dates in time yet because we have changed a whole time in Switzerland. What it was like as I will speak about one topic, address sustainability and environment, and the products help not only animals, people, but land, water, and earth and air. And then they wanted to do more events, so we tried to a lot to really follow up there and meet these requirements. And not just for me personally and for Clayton, it's really we have to be very careful there. Of course, I obviously want to set a good example for you, do the right thing there, and not disappoint people. We are really trying to do everything right. And Clayton is coming with me because he doesn't want me to leave me alone with these events, of course. And I try to capture a microphone and go to on stage. And of course, if you be in Davos and then you have, yeah, of course, you have to identify yourself everywhere with the passport and so on. They are looking, checking everything. We get a passport for that. It's a pretty big thing. That's why some friends who come regularly, that's where people were approached. But there will be a lot of people there. And it's all new to me, but I know if you are there, then we try to meet, of course. They have a lot of snow, I think, and it's like a fashion thing. It's good to look with boots, and because that's so fun to see people. No, 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 that I didn't see that. I wanted to be ready. I'm in the mountains. Since looking good is important, yes, just good looking is very, very important. I don't embrace myself there. I'm not a player, I'm just watching. Yeah, so you see, you see what I'm wearing right now, and yeah, for you, of course. Okay, so again, thank you very, very much for everything. I had a question about hair loss. Do you know anything? I have strong hair, and people just grab your hair and ask, "Is it your hair?" Yes, it's mine. How do you have healthy hair? That's some things that we bring out. They will be starting at the fashion week. A shampoo, conditioner is coming. It's not ready yet. We have a lot of things and a lot of problems with resources of packaging because of the economy, but not because of the root economy, but the rest of the world economy. Well, that's something new we are doing, but we are good with the other stuff, of course. Everything we have as a foundation, everything is fantastic, no problems there. But you mean my dad's hair is growing back? He's just a little bit. The last 15 years he had been bald, and after he visited us to Thanksgiving, he was here for a week and took a lot of Clean Slate and give me back my youth. And now his hair is already growing again. Not that they are grow again, but they come back black and in natural color. Yes, we need to go further. We need to go because of the birthday party. So thank you everyone, and if anyone else has birthday, happy birthday to you. And I have so many. My father, my brother-in-law, my uncle Stephanie, my grandparents, and my brother all have birthdays in January. Yeah, whoever said it, it's spring again. Yes, because January babies were conceived after in spring. March, April, and January babies were conceived. So we know when spring comes, what happens. It's going to be, we will see it. Okay, bye bye.